Hi folks, we're going to take a look at page 254, number 9b. So they give us this binomial here, and they ask us to find the values of k such that the polynomial is going to be a difference of squares. So let's just review what it takes to be a difference of squares. It means you have the square of two expressions, and the difference means you're subtracting them. And we saw that this has a very easy factorization. This is equal to a plus b, so the first times the last, the first plus the last times the first minus the last. So a plus b, a minus b. And if you multiply this out, you see you get exactly this difference of squares. Okay, so we need both of these terms to be able to be written as difference of squares. Okay, now I see that the second term, minus 9, well, can be written as a square. It's just 3 squared. Okay, so we're going to have to find values of k such that this can be written as a difference of squares, or the first one is also a perfect square. So I need that first one to be a perfect square. So x, I know, if I put an x in there and I square it, so whatever number I get here, okay, its square is going to be equal to k. But this is where I realize that there's actually infinitely many solutions. So for example, if I put a 2 in there, well, what happens when I square 2x? I get 4x squared. So k can be equal to 4, okay? But I could put 3x squared, or 3x in there, minus 3 squared. That's also a difference of squares. So when I expand this, what do I get? I get 9x squared. So k could also be equal to 9. And I can just keep going, okay? So essentially, k can be anything that's a numerical perfect square. 36, 144, I don't know, 100, okay, 25, okay, and we said that there's infinitely many possibilities. So anything that's a perfect square, so I could rewrite this expression as something squared, all right? So keep in mind that anytime you see the difference of two expressions, okay, the one thing you always want to consider is, can it be a difference of squares? In this case here, they asked us to find k values to make the expression a difference of squares. Okay, that's it for this one.